I like to transition real quick, and we're gonna jump around a little bit. But it seems like you've elevated from, and not saying elevated, but you're starting to see other things that's going on within the industry,
Right.
and which I assume motivated you to get into being a a party promoter.
Right.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, it's very well known that my inspiration came from you, DJ Marvelous, my
Appreciate it,
mentor.
homie. Appreciate it.
Um, just like, what I mean, not being young and not seeing things, you used to talk to me a lot about certain perspectives. You're older, so you seen a lot of stuff that I was going through. So it's like being at the age I am now, it's like, man, now this what Marvel's been telling me all these years. This is what I haven't been seeing. I haven't been seeing it from this side.
Yeah.
Now I'm on this side. It's like, oh, okay, that's what he was talking
Yeah.
about. So it's a whole different perspective anyway. So I decided to form Ambitious Entertainment, which is, I like to say, a branch off of Hit the Deck Entertainment. So
Much respect, brother.
yeah, and that just that alone, like doing a lot of parties with you, and just being in the hosting game and running across dudes like you got dudes like Anthony Quinn, dudes like Slurp, and definitely
You gotta give some context though. So who are these? I know these
Oh,
folks,
okay.
but
Oh,
I
yeah.
want
I'm
the
sorry.
world to know who
Okay.
you're
All right.
talking
So
about.
you talking about QNS Entertainment, which is Quint and Slurp. They are some of the biggest party promoters in Virginia.
Right.
But also I can't forget. I definitely can't forget about Brian Banks.
Right.
Brian Banks. He's one of the guys who I would always say, man. I looked at him and it's like, man. And he's from the area.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has ever did it on the level and the scale that he took it to. It was guys like that, Quinn.
I guess they're giving you game along the
way.
way.
Yeah, along the way, and they telling me like, man, if you ever want to step on this promoter side, let me know, man. I got your back. And then it's like once I did step on the promoter side, I'm getting the calls from the same guys I'm talking about.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Hey, you need anything, let me know. I got your back. You wanna do this, you wanna do that, you need any contacts.
What's the number one thing that they told you to kind of be prepared? I mean, I know these guys, man. So they're good dudes, and they're probably giving you a mountain of information. But
right.
if it was one or two things that like really stick out that they kind of a piece of wisdom they gave you to kind of prepare you for the game.
I would say, and it's crazy that I'm going to say this, but Quinn told me, a lot of the things I'm going to do, not to broadcast it, not to put it out there because people may steal your ideas.
Right.
People may, it's a cutthroat game. So people may have harsh intentions off of what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing though was just like be prepared to fail.
Yeah.
It's not always on the up and up. So, and that's kind of the side of that. That's the side of the story that nobody, as far as the party goers and the fans, don't see. The risk that party promoters take.
And in my opinion, I've had this conversation with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, they shouldn't care.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's not their business. Their business is to come get entertained.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving you their money,
mm-hmm.
and they're expecting a service to be rendered.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume, I do a party in the neighborhood, and I'm charging people in my neighborhood to come to the party. I want them to be entertained.
Right.
And if you're not making these people leave like, man, that was a good time, man.
Mm-hmm.
You failed.
Right. Which is why I always get you to DJ my parties.
Yeah, man. I'm old, man, but I still got it, man. So what do you got coming up as far as well, actually, you know what? Before we get to the future, what was the first event that you promoted, and how did it turn out?
Okay, the first event I promoted was I'm a big fan of Femme Fatale, by the way. I called Femme Fatale and I asked them, if they had an opening date. I'm just starting to promote, and I wanted to make sure my first show was not really on a real big scale because I didn't want to like do anything to the extreme and fail. You know what I mean? But I also wanted to be very classy, very elegant, and who better to go with than Femme Fatale? So I got Femme Fatale down Uncle B's in Bilton, Virginia. That was on April 13th, and 257 people.
Not bad, man.
Not bad
Not
for
bad.
my
If you
first
count the
time.
man's money at home, I ain't gonna talk about. But that's
257
good.
people. Yeah.
What did you do to prepare for the show? I mean, talk to me.
Well,
Because this what my platform is about is kind of showing people without giving all your business up, showing people the how to of how this thing goes.
Right. So I made sure I sold tickets for this event, and I made sure that I sold my tickets at a reasonable price. That when you come, like you say, get your money, you're gonna get your money's worth. I think the smartest thing I could have done, and that I did do, was I made sure I had DJ Marvelous. I made sure I had Black Market. I think after that night, I realized that that's what I have to my advantage over certain people. I have to my advantage that I am a humble dude. I'm a likable guy, so I use my personality to my advantage. I
Right.
use the fact that DJ Marvelous is my mentor, so I can call him. Hey, listen, he got my back, right? Black Market is I'm yin, he yang. That's
right.
my man. You know what I'm saying? So I know I can call him and Hit the Deck Entertainment has their own following. Femme Fatale has their own following. Black Market has his own following. I have my own following. You bring all of that in one building, successful show.
I tell people all the time, small-minded people just deal with individuals. But people who are thinking big, they take networks and layer networks on top of networks on top of networks
Right.
and support each other. And it works.
Right.
It's a fact that it works. The propaganda tells you don't trust these people. Don't trust these people. Don't do business with your family. Man, nonsense. My business partner is my brother.
Right.
So my blood brother. And the rest of the people I deal with are people that I built relationships with. So I think that's a good thing. If you got family members who are not trustworthy, don't do business with them.
Right. A lot of, and I'm gonna be honest, I was actually surprised about a lot of the support that I got from just the people in general. I sold almost 60 shirts within like 2 weeks, a 2 week time frame. I wasn't planning on doing that. I just kept calling the shirt man. Hey, I need more shirts. I need more shirts. I didn't know it was going to go like that. So then when you come to the party, you look around and everybody that walked through the door has on an Ambitious Entertainment shirt. That was like a moment of self gratification. Like, okay, man, that feels good just to see a logo I made that I did for myself, and it's like everything was going according as planned. Also, I shot the promo video with Colossal Views.
That's what I was waiting for you to get
Okay,
to.
yeah, the promo video with Colossal Views. Myself, Solo, and Smooth, we came up with the concept. We came up with everything we wanted to try to like the vision we wanted to go to. Like we didn't want to just be like a regular promo video. We wanted to give people something to look at. So we came up with a certain concept, shot the promo video. Lachey and Nicole from Femme Fatale, Kisha couldn't be there. But they came in, they joined in, and it was a great video. Another thing about the first event though, man, which I wish was a good moment for me, was I got to present, different. I got to present plaques to DJ Marvelous and DJ Footloose, just for that was my way of showing my appreciation for just helping me out throughout the years. Whether I was doing good or bad, they always they been the same. They never switched up on me, never talked bad on me, never nothing. They's always had my back, regardless. Whenever I call, whenever even if I don't need nothing, I just call just to talk.
Yep.
They was always there,
No doubt.
always there to support me. So I got to do that, and then next thing you know, turn around, my ambitious team had a trophy for me, just to like as a congratulations on your very first event. We proud of you, and I had no clue about it. It was actually I'm glad I didn't shed any tears, but you know what I mean. But
But
it was actually cool.
man, what you're saying is a lesson for our people, man. You know, a lot of times, how many times have you heard, man, don't trust nobody?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't go through life like that, man.
Right.
You probably need to go through life with your head on a swivel and be prepared that if somebody's gonna do something wrong to you. But that's nonsense, man. Each one teach one. If we band together as a community and as like-minded individuals, we grow faster.
Mm-hmm.
It happens in every other community. So you giving me an award and giving my brother an award. That's a special thing for us, man. We appreciated it just as much as you appreciate us showing time to show you some love. So it ain't nothing for me. I mean, I'll help you any way I can, anytime you need it.